Hey guys, Decaf13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. Alright, we're on Section 8 of Babylonia now. Uruk's Northern Wall. We just got story this time, so let's head on in and do it. Stop already, you fools! There's no way I could record a story like that for posterity. So first you swatted her out of the sky, and then you tied her up. And then, after you released her out of sheer pity, she helped you escape and fled home. Ishtar's actually entertaining this time. I think I'll have to give her a speck of credit now. Is Ishtar really an enemy of mankind? Of course she is. She'll always be an enemy of mankind, even if by some fraction of a chance she changed. Her existence itself sends the world into chaos. That's just the nature of her divinity. She's the seed of conflict. She incites war, inspires greed, and torments mankind. She's a hopeless idiot, but she's not evil at her core. That's why she's such a nuisance. If she were just completely evil from head to toe, I would have no qualms about destroying her. Ah well. Next job, John. Do you know of Nippur?
The city beyond Uruk's northern wall, yes? Beyond the demonic front? I heard its fortifications rival even Uruk's.
That's right. They've been surviving by locking themselves inside their walls while under siege by demonic beasts. Those beasts have a set attack cycle. They're not exactly demons immune to hunger and exhaustion. We've been evacuating the citizens of Nippur little by little in between their attacks. However, their supplies have finally run out. They cannot hold out any longer. Therefore, we must evacuate any remaining survivors immediately.
So this is going to be a large-scale rescue mission. But, what do you mean by the beasts having an attack cycle?
In that respect, they're no different from humans. I mean that they don't fight all day and night. Take an Usmagalu, for example. It could take as many as 10 soldiers to bring one down. However, it doesn't have much in the way of stamina. According to legend, it can run thousands of miles in a day. But if you study it, that seems unlikely. An Usmagalu can only maintain its maximum speed for about a minute. After that, it slows down and must feed.
Ah, you're talking about burning calories. There's also muscle fiber and blood vessel endurance. It's the same with cheetahs, the fastest animal on Earth. They can get up to speeds of 80 kilometers per hour in a space of about 2 seconds. But it turns out that kind of high performance can be dangerous. Maintaining that speed for more than about 10 seconds could burn up their brains. That's why cheetahs always chase their prey for under 10 seconds and burn incredible amounts of calories doing it. If it can take down its prey, the cheetah wins. But if the prey can evade the cheetah for more than 10 seconds, the prey wins.
Not bad. You catch on quick. Precisely. A demonic beast is not that much different from any other creature. On the other hand, a Mushu doesn't have much combat power, but it has incredible endurance. It can be active for a whole day without feeding. So you see, demonic beasts all have special traits. Usually they never fight alongside each other. However, there's probably someone commanding them all. The commander brings them together and they come to attack once every 7 days. It may not be on the dot, but we estimate the timing and send our strongest against them. That was all thanks to Tomoe's work too. She may have been mixed blood, but she was a fine warrior. Yes, her defeating Gear Tablilu was big. If she hadn't been there, the front would have collapsed long ago. So this time it's our job to play that role, am I right? Right. The other day, Ushiwakamaru and Benkei fought against the demonic beast's attack. There will be no attacks for another 6 days. During this pause, lead the people of Nippur to the northern wall. If you manage this, I shall take back what I said about you being unnecessary. As the protector of the foundation of humanity, you may become my proxy. Whoa. Wait, Sidori. You're crying? Why?
Oh? No, that is not true. As John's caretaker, I was just reminiscing about all the struggles we've endured up until now.
It means you guys are finally at the starting point. Well, it actually went rather quickly, considering how things usually go with the king. Anyway, what are you going to do with the Tablet of Destinies? I thought deciphering was also an important task. No, I won't read it. John is the one who obtained it. John should read it. I can't read it. You do not need to. Just lay your hands on its surface and say this. Ur Nanam, Dur Anki Gir Eden. It means there was a city. The meeting place of heaven and earth. Empty fields. Ur Nanam.
That king's evil deeds, that king's cruelty. That demon who stood by and smiled as the world's tragedies unfolded before him. I cannot let this stand. I cannot forgive him. These words will be passed on. I'm trying to figure out who this is, but I don't know. In every age and every land, the history of mankind has been one of tragedy. Those who kill their children, those killed by their children, those who know no affection, those who abandon all affection. Those who grieve at betrayal, those who live for betrayal, those who know no family, those who abandon their families. Those who lose wealth, those who die for wealth, those who know no love, those who scorn all love. Those who desire success, those who loathe success, those who defend religion, those who despise religion. They love their kin, detest outsiders, gain wisdom, spread ignorance, hold grudges, misunderstand, love discrimination, praise persecution, and pity compassion. What hideous, pitiable creatures they are. Oh, I know who this is now. At least I think I'm pretty sure this is Solomon. They may be forgiven. Humans are imperfect. They endure their pain and loss, and live with their contradictions. But what of an almighty king? A king with the power and means to set matters right. Then it's a different matter entirely. He had eyes to see into the past and the future, to see all the world's struggles and sorrows. And he stood by. He laughed. Ignorance might have excused him, but even enlightened, he only laughed. Even knowing this, you feel nothing? You would do nothing to stop it all? In answer, the king said only this. Not particularly. This man, this king, can never be forgiven. Oh, now I actually know who this is. So say we all. Here we inscribe our rage. Here future generations may read of our fury and follow in our footsteps. Construct a temple. Build a band of light. You will need every resource to destroy him. You will need all of time to forget his indifference. Find the path to the final singularity. That is where the throne of the King of Mages resides. The name of that plane is Solomon. The very end. Oh, I guess not. I guess it isn't who I thought it was. The end of the end. The altar of spinning time. The hope at the very beginning. We know the name of the final singularity and where Solomon is hiding. Solomon. Master, are you alright? You look pale. I feel like I was having a terrible nightmare. I see from the look on your face that you haven't received a definite answer. However, that fate is now sealed. This clay tablet is the inscription of what I unknowingly saw when I returned from the abyss. It's one of the few clues to finding the self-proclaimed King of Mages, the man who incinerated humanity. Eventually there will be a time when you will come to understand what you had a glimpse of just now. Until then, keep it in the back of your mind. Eventually you'll be forced to face it. Alright. Northern Wall.
Alright, good. Single enemy type node. Riders. Perfect. Cleopatra. Yeah, that should work.
Wow, look at this, Senpai! It's every bit as bustling as Uruk. It's a fortress, but there are lots of people besides soldiers working.
Of course there are. They've kept up defenses of this scale for 6 months. You'd need a city to maintain something like this. Oh, but be careful. The walls repel the demonic beasts, but... Alert! Alert! Breach at G17! All nearby citizens evacuate! Lion Squad, roll out! As you can see, demonic beasts with strong legs will run up the walls on their own. Don't worry, there's no need to hold back, John. Weren't you bored on the way here? Let's start off strong by showing these guys what we can do. I think these are the, original moves. I don't know why I thought it was something else at first. Might as well target the strong one first. Actually, I should use Golden Rule on Cleopatra. Let me do that now. This will do some good damage. You know, just kill it. And of course they all target Ibaraki. Nice. Alright, come on Cleopatra, let's get your gauge charged up. There we go. Ooh, I actually got both from, oh, I'm surprised I got both the effect from Imperial Privilege for once. That never happens. Yeah, there we fucking go. Okay, there was nothing for me to do. Everyone, welcome to the Northern Wall.
I've been waiting for you as well. I helped a little in secret, but I'll beg your pardon for that.
Oh, I finally caught up to you, Lord Ushiwakamaru. Please stop jumping off the walls. If you dive into a horde of demonic beasts on your own, even you may find it yourself in a bit of trouble.
Oh, everybody's here. Yes, finally. I've been looking forward to this. It's our first co-op mission with the strangers from beyond our time who live at the embassy. Naturally, I'm excited.
Let's all head inside for now. There's a lot to talk about, but I'll brief you on the situation first. This is the Dingir artillery platform, the core of our anti-demonic beast defenses along the fortress walls.
It has the same name as the clay tablet King Gilgamesh owns. Is this another of his treasures?
Yes, King Gilgamesh owns many weapons of great power. This is a large ballista that allows us to manually launch them. There's a lapis lazuli embedded in the base. When the soldiers shatter it with a hammer, the stored magical energy is released and fires the treasure at the target.
An Uruk-style, or maybe I should say King Gilgamesh-style, ballista. Normal King of Heroes would never allow his soldiers to use his treasures as disposables. That's right, they're very valuable, so we'd only use them against powerful masses of foes. It can't be aimed very accurately, so it's mostly used to scare the enemy. We're lucky if it hits anything. Dingir means defied. In Sumer, anything can be elevated to godhood by great deeds. A god recognized not by other gods, but by man. In other words, a faith by humanity for humanity. The king naming these tools Dingir shows his intention to have Uruk protected only by humans.
Oh, I didn't know that. I see. A victory won solely by human hands. It's true that it's wrong to beg the gods for help when you're in danger. The only god who will answer that plea is the god of death.
That's right. The gods only help out the winning side. If a side looks at all like they're going to lose, they won't even come near. So what's the plan to liberate the city of Nippur? What does John have to do?
Well, it's difficult to say this, but the situation has changed a little. Every night we've led the people of Nippur to the northern wall into the cover of darkness.
But last night the movements of the demonic beast horde changed. They're now patrolling the outskirts of Nippur. A new commander has most likely appeared to replace Girtablilu. Girtablilu? The demonic beast commander who was defeated before we arrived, right? Does that mean they're aware of our plan?
We should assume so. That makes opening the Nippur gate dangerous on its own, but the people of Nippur are already starting to starve. We can't delay the rescue mission any longer, so we're going with a diversionary tactic. Lord Ushiwakamaru and Lord Benkei's unit will head towards Nippur from the east. Naturally, the demonic beast will attack them. When they do, Lord John, Lady Mash, Lord Merlin, and Lady Anna will enter the Nippur from the west. Open the gate and then lead the survivors to our northern wall. Roger that.
I don't know about getting picked for this, but given the circumstances, I suppose it makes sense.
We'll go tomorrow, when the sun is a seventh of the way up in the sky. Do as you like until then.
Do you have a map of Nippur?
Well, I've been carrying this notebook as a substitute for recording the temples I had visited. Would you like to read it, Lady Anna? After all, I have quite the list of achievements as an instructor.
No, thank you. I'll get one from the soldiers. Shall we go together? No, thank you. John, please rest.
Well, no battles. Everybody's getting some sleep before tomorrow's fight. Morale's good and we have enough combat strength, but something doesn't seem right. My intuition is never wrong at times like this. Somebody might be saying goodbye tomorrow. One, no, maybe two. If our people start dying off now, it'll complicate matters in the future. I'd like to avoid that, but... Hey, foe. Ow! It's rude to smack people for no reason, Kath Palug. What? If I have time to walk, I should sleep. None of the women here at the Northern Wall are my type. How rude. I'm working whether I look like it or not. See? See, these flowers I just planted here? They'll take root in the wall and should reinforce it. I'm a helper. Foe! 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 You! Oh, not bad for a loser like you, Merlin. Is that what you said? You've gained a nasty mouth since the last time I saw you. Then what was the point in me letting you out of that tower?
Foe! 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 Foe!
You have a nasty mouth, but you've gotten clever. That makes you even harder to deal with. Is that you, Anna? What are you doing at the corner of the wall?
Nothing. I'm just getting some night air.
You certainly don't look convincing with that furrowed brow. But it's a smart idea not to head into the cedar forest alone. There's no way to clear that temple right now. Now do you believe what I told you about the fastest way to improve the situation being one step at a time?
I don't believe you at all. The reason I'm still here is... Is it too late to tell them what's going on? Maybe if I do, they'll at least...
Oh, are you sure? I think that might freak out even John.
You think so? But even so...
It's not good. Not good at all. Your distrust of humans is starting to waver, and your hopes for them are coming back. Emotions are, in general, things to be discarded, but if you're able to reclaim them, it'd be a waste to not treasure them. You're keeping your distance from humans not because you don't like them, but because they scare you. You're afraid they'll find out who you really are. You're afraid they'll hate you. That's an emotion hard to come by. You could call it the conscience of the divine being you truly are. That conscience, or its lack, is the greatest difference between you and her. To toss it aside would be a waste, Anna.
So you're telling me to keep quiet and hide it?
Yes, that's the smartest thing to do. What's wrong with a non-human hiding her inhumanity? I mean, I say that, but I'm no different. To tell the truth, I don't have a heart like a human. Because I have no emotions. I feed off of people's dreams, and harvest the subtleties of the heart from them. The only reason I can keep on being a nice bro next door is because I'm expending the emotions I've gathered up to this point as fuel. It's difficult for beings such as us to think and live like humans. The fake Enkidu is correct. Fairies, gods, and creatures of that sort are inhuman. But there's no rule that what's inhuman must necessarily be an enemy of mankind, right? You're allowed to side with them because it's fun. Whether they love you or if you love them is a different matter.
Do you love mankind, Merlin?
Of course not. I'm inhuman. A half-breed sired by an incubus. I've done all kinds of awful things in the name of helping human society. I love the patterns mankind weaves. I've never really liked individual humans themselves. And trying to justify it all to myself only tore me apart. It's what's resulted in me locking myself in my tower. But that's a different story. Who cares if you hide what you are until the end? It's not going to hurt anyone. John won't care that you hid something. Doesn't care now, right? John is happier being with you now than he would be if he found out your secrets.
Yes, and that annoys me. It's humiliating. Having you tell me this, Merlin, is the biggest shame of my life. In the end, I will kill you.
I'll take that as a compliment. Even if you did reveal your true name, it would only tell them who the enemy is. It wouldn't help them fight it. Your existence would be the vital point the goddess of demonic beasts didn't expect. If there's a time for you to throw away everything, it's going to be only in a single instant. Watch for that instant as you fight. Of course, amid all this foreshadowing, it's worth mentioning that I don't want that kind of ending at all, because that would be boring. Sad partings aren't my style. I prefer to deceive and disparage the enemy, and emerge as the victor unharmed. That's the most beautiful pattern humans can create. Why don't we take a lesson from it, Anna?
Disgusting. You only say what's most convenient for you. But I guess I don't mind putting in some effort to make that outcome a reality.
Aww. Yeah, here we go. Mother of demonic beasts. Alright, Lancer, Archer, Rider. Could bring a Lancer. Yeah, I'll bring a Lancer. They'll have... Yeah, I mean, this party should work fine. It's time. The sun has reached its appointed position. At this time, the majority of demonic beasts will be hungry. They'll attack any prey that comes within their line of sight.
The raiding party led by Benkei and myself will be an easy target for them. Of course, we don't intend to be their food. Let's show them how prey becomes the predator.
I'm counting on you. If even one of them realizes the Vanguard is a diversion, we won't be able to stop the Pack's collective will. We estimate there are more than 200 of them out on the outskirts of Nippur. Hopefully Lord Ushiwakamaru's force will be enough for the diversion. I would have liked 100 more of you to fight in the plains, but I can't take away any more soldiers from the Northern Wall's defense. Until the citizens of Nippur reach the Northern Wall, or rather until they are far enough away from Nippur, please continue to distract the demonic beasts.
Put your faith in us. I'd like to promise you that we can dispose of that many in short order. But unlike humans, demonic beasts do not care about wounds or losses. They do not retreat even when their pack is reduced by half. I'm sure it will turn into a long battle, one that won't end until we kill the last one of them. And then there's my promise to King Gilgamesh. No matter what happens in Nippur, we cannot come to Lord John's aid. So please be careful. Ushiwakamaru, what's your promise to the king? It's private. Believe me, it has nothing to do with anyone else, so please forget I said anything. Then let's be off. I'm sure the mission will be over by the time the sun reaches its peak. Let's all have lunch together. Come, Benkei.
Right.
Master, we should be on the move too. Our guy is waiting for us below.
Now then, allow me to go over the mission we outlined during last night's meeting. There are over 200 citizens left in Nippur. The majority of them are those who could not be evacuated, the women, the elderly, and the wounded. I'm sure they're afraid and won't try to leave Nippur unless their safety is guaranteed. First, we will protect and escort the guide, a former citizen of Nippur, to the west gate and persuade the guards to open it. Then our soldiers will show the citizens the escape route and lead them on a westward course to the northern wall. No matter how many of the demonic beasts that Ushiwakamaru and the others lure away, a handful of them will catch the citizens' scent. Your job is to eliminate those demonic beasts. Are you with me so far? Of course. Sorry, one moment. There we are. Heroic spirit or not, hesitating before the demonic front is a valid response, John. However, take 3 deep breaths. You'll still be afraid, but your muscles will loosen up. Now listen. Our messengers in Nippur were helping us maintain contact with the city, but we haven't heard from them in the past few days. If you sense danger, no, let me rephrase. If you determine that it's too late, withdraw immediately. I have a feeling you will be tasked with an even bigger mission after this. Therefore, prioritize your own lives. That's all I have to say.
What's this? If their lives are so precious, then perhaps they shouldn't take part in this mission at all.
That's not what this is about. There is no growth without experience. Proper recovery leads to more muscle. One should always strive to face danger. I beg your pardon, but that is the destiny of those who have survived up till now. Am I wrong, Ramani of Chaldea? Even if one was incompetent in the beginning, a talent for magecraft isn't that important for traveling through the ages as a master. Because no matter how much of a genius one is, they are utterly powerless in the face of this cataclysm. And so, what's most important in saving humanity is to not avert one's eyes from hardship. That's what I think.
Yes, I agree, King Leonidas. I'm glad you have come to this age as its greatest defender.
Greatest. You flatter me. Of course I will not contradict you. Now then, Lord John, you must hurry. You too, Lady Mash. Do not let your guard down. Not until the very end. You've been taught the basics of being a shield. The rest depends on your determination.
Yes, thank you, Leonidas.
Has the battle already begun? So it seems, but what has begun can't be stopped. Let's go with all speed too. Soldiers, guide us! Yes, sir. There are enough of us to escort the citizens, but the demonic beasts are too much for us. Will depend on you, King Gilgamesh's own elite troops, the foreign warriors, to handle them. Lord Ushiwaka, the demonic beasts are increasing in number. They must have hidden behind the castle walls. Ah! So it appears. Don't fight individually. Close formation and tighten your defenses. Only the Ugalu are attacking. I know they're more than you can handle, but you will not retreat. Survive, even if only for a minute, and be my shield. In exchange for your lives, I will have their heads. Every single last one of them. Lord Ushiwakamaru, I believe that is unreasonable. Should we not retreat for now and rally again? Nonsense. Look at the cedar forest. A second wave is coming. The soldiers would never be able to make it back to the wall. They wouldn't have a chance to fight. They'd only get eaten or be carried off. If that's the case, I should give them the dignity of an honorable death right here. If 100 men are killed, we shall slay 200 beasts. Is that not the way we do battle? Have you become a coward, Musashibo? How could you call yourself my Ben? Lord Ushiwakamaru, I take it back. I misspoke. But apologies later. For now, get moving. We are completely surrounded. With this many of them, Nippur must be empty. We must slaughter these beasts and hasten to John's side. I don't know why the text pauses sometimes like that. It's fucking weird. Hasten to Nippur, you say? That's just... What am I supposed to do? Welcome to Nippur. I've been waiting for you pathetic soldiers of the demonic front. Enkidu! Sheesh, you're so slow-witted. Maybe it's about time for me to reveal my true name. What are you talking about, imposter? There should be as many as 200 citizens here. There are traces of blood, but no bodies. I doubt you murdered them with your rain of spears. I disposed of them last night, of course, but what of it? As you people said, demonic beasts are living beings too. Humans are an invaluable source of nourishment. The beasts take them back to their lairs and feed them to their young. You're saying they were taken back alive? Plus, Enkidu heard us talking? How sharp are those ears? Why are you still surprised? Oh, I guess Leonidas didn't explain the whole story to you. The greatest cause of loss at the demonic front is soldiers simply never returning. Thus far, the demonic beasts have been holding back, trying to avoid killing humans where they could. Breaking limbs, seizing them by the neck, dragging them into the forest. I don't have to tell you what happens next, do I? Then, it's true. We thought it didn't make sense either. The demonic beasts would cross over the northern wall, but they never tried to destroy it. That was just... because... That's right. To them, the northern wall was no more than a place where resources, that is, humans, were gathered. This was never an invasion. That plan was going to be executed after the second generation of demonic beasts was born. You people are no more than raw materials used to create them. Really, you should be honored. You are nothing more than the food that helps them grow strong. What better end could you obsolete humans ask for, Cut the crap, you bastard! You're nothing but more than a cheap, bitter doll! Ah! I knew that from the beginning. I knew that's how you humans saw me. Well then, now I just have to deal with Chaldea's master, my unexpected prey. Tell me, where's Gilgamesh? Did he send you out alone? If you want to see him, go yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. All I did was analyze the enemy's fighting strength. But that's fine. There's still time before Mother awakens. Shall I entertain you a while, John? You came all this way to the demonic front. How long can you hold out against this one? Let's see. Ugalu. And Ugalu! They are among the strongest of Tiamat's offspring. They're different than the ones you faced before. Give it everything you've got, John. And if I'm not mistaken, the Ugalu is the giant dragon. I sounded so dispirited when I fucking said that. But it's... No, I am dispirited.
おい、今我を小柄と笑ったな。でもな、水気を少しは優しくね。やるわ。そう、動かない。
Ah yes, please, crit Ibaraki.
でもな、少しは優しくね。
Alright, Resh is ready to go. I'd hope that you would crit with that, Hassan. Stop hitting a Resh.
でもな、少しは優しくね。
Alright, read moves. Might as well just save the NP for next wave. I'll wait until I see Hassan's arts card to use the NP up. There we go. Oh, no, oh, never mind. Ugalus are the dragons. Alright, we have Enkidu to face off against too. Alright, I'll try taking out the Ugalu first. I'll use the Resh as second. And disengage. Yeah, that should be good. So let's go Azrael, Kurkigali Kala, and yeah, Buster Hassan. At least this time Enkidu doesn't have like 2 million HP. Alright, 116,000. Yeah, almost exactly half. Alright, she has what, like 3 different buster effectiveness ups on her? This should do some fucking damage. Eh, not that much. Yeah. Thank you, fucking Ugalu. Fucking thing, giving him crit up. Alright. Perfect form. Oh, cool. And remove the debuff. Well. Alright, and about half health on Kido. Boy, I really hope you don't go after Ibaraki. Knowing my luck, he will. As long as it doesn't kill Ibaraki. Alright, well, we won. Oh, I think I remember what these Magalus dropped now. I think they dropped those primordial languos or whatever the fuck they are. Yeah, these things. Oh, 3 chains, wow. That's from Enkidu. Primordial Lanugo. That's always a good sign. Unknown. Well, I think I know what this is. Where are... It's like, where's my BB, but I'll bring Yuki's. Increases. Oh, I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I don't have anything that increases healing effectiveness, do I? Fucking Buster. Oh, how the fuck did I not see this before? Cancel all. Do I have one? HP recovery up. Oh, there it is. Do I have any? Increase your healing effectiveness by 20%. Alright, yeah. I'll give her gentle affection then. She has like no attack, but I mean, hell. I'd rather give her something that she can actually use. Holmes isn't good for this. I'm just now realizing. I should probably switch you out. Don't want to bring a ruler to an Avenger fight. I'll just bring my own Avenger. Yeah, sure, why not? Sorry, but you're my main target. I had my suspicions the last time we fought, but I didn't think they would have someone like you hidden up their sleeves. You're much scarier than the master from Chaldea. That's why. I have to get rid of you right here and now. Ah! Anna! Anna! This is bad. That wound can be fatal. Damn it, Cast Paolo, do something! I know you have magical energy stored up. Use it, now! I won't get mad. Foul! Foul! Foul? Are you? Foul! Foul! They're gone. They didn't get eliminated, so they teleported? What is that animal?
Master, it's an earthquake. Wait, no, this is...
What was that just now? Did the earth shake? Did Mount Ebby erupt? No, that's not it. This is... No. She came straight here? That wasn't the plan. Has she no restraint? There's something under the earth! Lord Ushiwakamaru, this is our chance. The earthquake must have set the demonic beast to fleeing. We can take the soldiers and retreat to the northern wall. Give me the order! No, that's no earthquake. That's the sound of something monstrous digging its way through the earth. Monstrous? What? What is it? Boy. That's not great. New type of demonic beast in Nippur? But I've never heard of a demonic beast that big. That's gotta be a divine beast. It's bigger than Humbaba in Cedar Forest. No, that's Tiamat! Heavens help us! The goddess of the North really was Tiamat after all! Run! Everyone run! You're gonna get killed! We're all gonna die! Run! Run away! Run away! Everyone retreat! We can't beat that monster!
Everyone, please calm down. The monster's tail is over there.
One swish of that tail wiped everyone out, and it's blocking the gate. Archiman, hurry with the analysis of that thing. It may be hard to believe, but that's a servant. Surely you can at least tell its spirit origin, size, and class. I'm on it. Its spirit origin is Divine Spirit class. Its upper body is 10 meters, and its total length, including the tail, is over 100 meters. Its classification is an extra class, an Avenger. You're quite loud, humans. Mankind's sworn enemy, head of the Three Goddess Alliance, the monster feared as the goddess of demonic beasts. Prostrate yourselves, pray and beg. Tiamat, the mother of all beasts, stands before you now. So, that's Tiamat. I trust you are well, Mother. It's so nice to finally see you awake. But this wasn't exactly the plan. You were to rest until the day of rebirth. There was supposed to be more time before you appeared at the northern wall. Don't be so dull. I wanted to see what my child was playing with. The relics of Chaldea. Are those the bugs that still cling to the world of man? Tiny, insignificant. Such fragile, frail creatures. I do not understand at all. How did life like yours come this far? You are unworthy of tormenting, of killing, or even of my gaze. Even your taste is nothing but disappointing. But rejoice, for I am very hungry right now. Even worthless lives like yours should still be tasty. Will humanity's last master be sweet or bitter?
Tiamat is scowling at us. I can't move.
Neither can I. Not at all. This is bad. Is this fear-induced paralysis? Or some sort of mystic eyes? It's so powerful it even works on me. Deep breaths, Merlin, through your gills! Gills? What do you mean? But I guess I get it. Merlin and Merman are mortifyingly similar. Right, now's not the time to get scared. She might be a goddess, but why worship such an evil being? Mash, trust your master. No matter who you're up against, you're still alive right now. And you have the world's greatest swindler, Merlin, there with you. Anyway, run to the northern wall. It's too early to give up. Let's go, Mash. Of course. I'll do what I can, Master. I see. So lively. At least that is interesting. Very well. Step back, my child. I will handle this. I will crush humanity's hope as if I were plucking a ripe strawberry. A fun and sweet end for you, don't you think? Alright, and I think this is where we get one of my favorite songs in the game. I'm going to turn this up a little fraction of a bit, because I know the game audio is a little low. Yeah, it is! Ooh! Oh, it's this fight. I forgot about this fight. You know, let's face this moon here. I fucking love this version of the Tiamat song. Right, she fully heals her demon beast at the end of the turn. God, I fucking love this song so much. Fortunately, the music gets enrobed with BB's Noble Phantasm, but oh well. Alright, let's took out the, well, one of the Mushus. Unfortunately, that one's gonna get fully healed. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't do that either. Let me... You cure debuffs, right? Yes, you do. Here's what we'll do. Painbreaker and then use BB's cards, since she'll get unstunned. Actually, does decent damage to Tiamat, all things considered. Oh, Tiamat hit her head on the ceiling.
声が遠く私の影は世界をカーストカッティングクレーター皆さんまとめて1です
I'm glad I can at least remove her charge with these.
収束発射
Alright, there's no more phantasm for Lily.
こちらヘカテの恵みですおかわりいかがですかお任せくださいやったーはい
Nice to be able to have this kind of survivability with Medea Lily.
我が命脈をもって復元回帰そこを命ずペインブレイカ
God, that healing effectiveness goes to your course 5400.
ーサマー
That's fucking great.
収束発射
That she's rapid casting is great too. And at level 1 it gives her 80% too. That's fucking great. Alright, BB. Let's go CCC.
遊びはここまで行きましょう
I can take out the other Mushu.
さあ喜びなさい
Because I doubt we're gonna take out the starfish. I actually don't know the fucking name of it.
私の影
Oh
は
well,
世界
it's fine.
カーストカッティングクレーター皆さんまとめて1ですそれサマーパケーション
Oh really? Like 1,000 short of killing it?
よかった
Alright, well, we survived.
皆さんがご無事で何よりです
And we really didn't take all that much damage from it, either. I'm impressed with my survivability. Alright, well, we got a little taste of Tiamat. So yeah, that battle is your chance to pick up a few things when you fight Tiamat later. One thing that's very noticeable about Tiamat is her normal attacks. That laser that hits everyone. It doesn't hit for much. But it hits multiple times and really, really charges up your NP gauge. So, honestly, I really don't think Tiamat's all that challenging. Simply just because of that. I don't understand at all. This is the first time I felt baffled. Even with life as fragile as yours, you still have all of your limbs attached. That makes no sense at all. I don't see any damage to Tiamat. The second we wound her, she regenerates. Is that the authority given to her in the Mesopotamian creation myth as the mother of demonic beasts? No, that's not an authority of a goddess. She's regenerating from the Holy Grail's supply of magical energy. I just confirmed it. That servant has the King of Mages' Holy Grail. Oh? It seems you have a knowledgeable one with you. That is indeed what I possess. But don't make light of me. I am not using the Holy Grail's magical energy at all. I have manifested as the goddess of demonic beasts. I wouldn't use power from elsewhere to destroy the humans. I'm using my own power, my own hatred, my own anger, and that's enough to destroy you 3 times over! We're practically useless against the goddess's authority, and now she has a Holy Grail too? Now, I've had enough of this nonsense. You will die screaming. Playtime is over. Run, everyone! It's only 100 meters to the Dnipro gates, but we won't make it. She's just too big. We're not going to make it. We can't even get out of her arm's reach. At least, I need to get Senpai out of here. You've done well in holding out this long. Leave the rest to me, Mash. Ushiwakamaru? Ushiwakamaru? Run to the gates and don't look back. I'll hold back that monster. It's fine, Lord John. Please be cheerful. Victory won't come to those who cannot smile. In my past life, Minamoto no Yoshitsune's life, I didn't have that. Thus, even in victory, I kept losing until the end. That sort of end wouldn't fit you. Another bug, huh? You're an eyesore. I will crush you. Ridiculous. You're no Miyamoto. You cannot catch a bug with that body of yours. How dare you run on top of my tail? That serpent form has gotten the better of you. The Wandering Tales of Shana-O, Act 2. Usumidori, Heavenly Blade Steps. Taste my sword! How dare you wound my face with your blade! I won't forgive you. Begone! This is useless. I can't even run through the skies without any ships. It takes a master to grab a fly with chopsticks, but anyone, even Lady Moscow, could hit such a beast with a sword. I never thought I would be done in by a snake's tail. I seem to have come to another pathetic end. Ushi. Oh, once again. Oh, there's my BB. Yeah, hey, here we go again. Ushiwakamaru! Master Ushiwakamaru is... Mash, don't stop! There's been no change in Tiamat's signature. She's catching up to you with incredible speed. She'll break through Nippur's wall soon. So that's where you were, insects. I'm not letting you get away. I may have lowered myself into the form of a demonic beast, but I'm still a god. Don't try to make me a liar. What a persistent goddess, just like a snake. I suppose that's rude to snakes, though. They don't act out of resentment. You don't stop talking, do you, mage? Very well, I will crush you first. Try it if you can. Take this chance to run away, John. I didn't mention this before, but I am immortal. After all, I'm half incubus. The second this body is smashed, I will reappear in the world of dreams. But I'll need some time to return, so let's decide on a place to meet. How about the king's... Hold on, what? Wait, could this be... immortal due to powerlessness? In that case, it's been a while, but I'll use my eyes. I've collected enough human statues, but a statue of a half incubus might look good in my temple. The mystic eyes of petrification? Damn it, my one true weakness! Sorry, I take it all back, John. Protect me, whatever it takes. Defend me, John! I can't explain it, but it'd be really bad if I lost consciousness. If I get turned to stone, everything we have done here will be for naught. I was planning on it from the get-go. Right. Leave it to me, Master. We're almost to the northern wall. We'll get away any way we can. I see. So you can block my mystic eyes with your shield. You're being extremely reckless, girl. My tongue dances. My lips drip. My blood boils with past humiliation. You humans will be sacrificed. My 1,000 mystic eyes will turn the fortress and everything around it to ash. Again, not one we're supposed to win. I don't think we are. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now we're not supposed to win it. I think we're just supposed to do a certain amount of damage. Or survive. Yeah, see? See how fast she fucking charges NP gauges? It's kind of a fucking joke. That did like 90k. Or 100. Oh, damn it. You had to fucking petrify the healer, huh, you fucking bitch. I'll just use NPs on the next turn. And waivers at 200% now. Alright, let's... Ooh, stun from overcharge. How you like being petrified, bitch? Alright, the debuff resist up should help. And look, we're almost back at full health. And this should reduce your charge even more. Total petrify. Oh, fuck me. Well, so much for the debuff resist, huh? Oh, crit. Well, at the very least, I can do this. And I could heal with Medea Lily on the next turn. I mean, I was planning on using Rapid Words of the Divine to charge up, but I mean, that works too. Fucking dumbass bitch. Then about 400k.
頑張りましょう。
Charge to heal again next turn. Actually, might as well do this so I can heal now.
お任せください。わかりました。おてんばですか？おてんばです。どうか誰も傷つけぬ、傷つけられぬ世界がありますように。ペインブレーカー。迎撃法人。バーン。もう逃がさぬ。苦しむがいい。
Oh good, I actually have a BB chain. That helps me a little bit. Alright, I guess not survive a certain amount of turns. SP deals a certain amount of damage.
勝利の中には残酷なのです。逃がさぬ。逃がさぬ。逃がさぬ。
物理で殴る。
遊びはここまで。本当の私、見たいですか？
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。破ってみせるがいい。
どうか誰も傷つけぬ、傷つけられぬ世界がありますように。ペインブレーカー。ホラーショーにご招待。もうたまりません。嘆きなさい。これが最後のバトル。ファーストカッティングクレーター。かわいい BB ちゃんなのでした。苦しむがいい。苦しむがいい。
It's like we have to be getting close to the end by now. Yeah, Medela is probably gonna die this turn. Ah, well, actually, maybe not. I'd say, oh, I guess we survived as long as we could, but no, we still have a little bit in us.
お任せください。まずわかりました。チェスト。
It's not much, but at least we're surviving another turn.
傷つけられぬ世界がありますように。ペインブレーカー。
I should really level up Lily's skills so she has better cooldowns. Yeah, we should. I mean, unless she crits us, we're not gonna die this turn. Well. Oh wow, even though she crit us, we still lived. That's surprising. Oh well. Either way, Lily's dead this turn, so... Yeah, no way that gives enough. So let's go... Actually, let me... Self-modification. And still only 10% on the Buster card. Let's go with the arts anyway. At the very least, BB isn't close to dying. My damage dealer. So I guess that works out fine. How many times have I been able to fucking MP this fight? It's insane. Alright, the stun.
おかわりいかがですか？
Still, it's not enough HP for you to live, Lily. Ah, well.
仰せの通
ヤッ
り
ホー
罠だ。
サマーパックでしょバーン見ていてくれました？先輩
Alright, somehow I did that without losing anyone.
格闘でもすごいんですよ。
Not too bad. Such desperate measures. How odd. It seems it was a mistake to underestimate you. I suppose you were powerful enough to overcome 6 singularities. Enough even to stop me from breaking you down in one breath. However, I will kill you all. Every single one of you must die at our hands, down to the last child. Scatter! Flee, you pathetic creatures of flesh! The beasts of Kur will devour you. The lives you ended scream for your blood. Silence, monster! Your fixation on pure brutality rivals even the king of Persia. Speak and be heard if you have grievances. My 300 soldiers and I will give you a chance to do so. Here goes, my friends. Bring your souls hither. Thermopylae and Emotia! Good. Seems I somehow made it here in time.
King Leonidas, you rushed over here from the gates. No, this can't be.
It was unavoidable. Our protection is simply sturdy shields. Sturdy, yes, but nothing like the shields wielded by legendary heroes. And so, of course, we can only block physical attacks. Which is why I was able to deflect your heat ray. Does that shake your old bones, Greek goddess? Monstrous, accursed creature, transformed by Athena and loathed by all, murderer of many heroes. You are the monster born from the Sisters of the Shapeless Isle. No, the composite deity, the great demonic beast Gorgon. So it's King Leonidas. You deflected my heat gaze and spoke a cursed name. But because it was you, O King of Flames, you who discarded nothing, even when you yourself were abandoned, I will charge you with no other sins. At least die a hero. You needn't see the end of the human world. That is not possible. Just like my soul, the human world is immortal. Leonidas. Just as you have, the human world will inevitably end. The world's most powerful protector has died for nothing! What better proof could you ask for? Raise your voices, demonic beasts! The time has come! I myself will assault Uruk and kill the king! Unleash your hatred and trample down the humans who escaped! What the? That's Tiamat? Or is it Gorgon? Jesus, this is so confusing. She was so focused on John earlier, but now she's not paying any attention to him. She's planning on just advancing with the demonic beasts. It's unfortunate, but it seems so. Perhaps King Leonidas' words calmed her down. Like a human trampling ants underfoot, she will continue from here towards Uruk. Right now, we have no way to stop that. Just pray that she doesn't stomp us down on a whim.
This can't be. Ushiwakamaru and King Leonidas saved us, and yet we can't do anything about this?
Please wait. Isn't that a little short-sighted, Mother? What? Conquering Uruk is only a small step. Isn't the real issue the other goddesses rather than the humans? The alliance is dissolved once Uruk falls. The second generation is reserved for those coming battles. 100,000 offspring await birth in the Blood Fort. Until they're born, the three-goddess alliance must continue. Besides, Ending it like this won't be satisfying. We should take our time tormenting humans. They took away the beast's land and young. They oppressed Mother. They forgot everything. Flames of hatred do not burn without a target. You cannot possibly discard hatred so easily. Mother, you are no longer a Greek goddess. You are an incarnation of Tiamat, a god of Mesopotamia. So please think it over. Return to your blood fort. Be grateful of the restraint my son shows humans. However, your fated destruction still looms. 10 dawns from now, we will destroy Uruk. If you value your lives, flee to the ends of the earth. If you can escape, that is. Over 100,000 of my demonic beasts will come to life in my temple. Merely killing you off won't be enough, so try to save yourselves if you can. When you've drowned in terror, abandoned your comrades, gone mad from doubt, and become mere beasts, then I will grind what remains of you to dust. Thankfully, she retreated. Life is hard when you have such an unreasonable parent. That's the one thing we have in common with humans. Children can't choose their parents. Don't you think so, John? What's the meaning of this? The meaning? I just saved your lives. I mean, it'd be so disappointing if this was the end, right? For Mother, you are all vermin that need to be exterminated. In truth, she needs to focus on the other goddesses. And the other 2 goddesses seem to be utilizing humans effectively. So if we just slaughtered all the humans, those 2 would be upset. I serve Tiamat, so to ensure things go smoothly, I'm keeping humans alive a bit longer. What in the world are you? Oh, I don't need to hide that any longer either. I, like the demonic beasts, am a creation of Mother. A prototype of the people who will rule the world in your place, replacing you archaic humans who abandoned her. A new breed of humanity created by the great Tiamat, the primordial goddess. My true name is Kingu. Kingu. It's the name of the god that led the 11 offspring of Tiamat in the creation myth. Right, but I'm not a reincarnation or anything stupid like that. That Kingu was a failure who feared Marduk and fled. There was no need to revive such a coward. But I am different. I am a perfect being, modeled after Enkidu, the greatest masterpiece of the gods. I was designed as the perfect new human. So I guarantee you, humans will not go extinct. Humanity will be reborn right here with me. After you old humans die out, I will be the first of the new humans. We will take over and continue with your history. So rest assured as you are annihilated. The last salvation you are given is the joy of returning to the void.
Lord Leonidas, the commander who never stopped defending the northern wall, has passed away. Demonic beasts keep coming, and our enemy is Tiamat. This is truly the end. In 10 days, Mesopotamia will fall to ruin. There you are. So, Lord Leonidas is indeed gone. I am going to take my leave as well. Please give King Gilgamesh my apologies for not meeting his expectations. About Ushiwakamaru. Indeed. When that goddess of demonic beasts appeared, Lord Yoshitsune rushed out to save you without a second look. However, I could not do that. It wasn't that I couldn't catch up to Lord Yoshitsune. It was that I faltered, even if only for a moment. I was no match for that goddess. I protected myself, thinking there was no way I could win against her. As a result, I sent Lord Yoshitsune off alone yet again. I fled from my lord as she rushed to her final battle.
I was a coward unfit to be Musashibo after all. Now I can no longer see the point in fighting.
That's not true. We need your power, Benkei.
You overestimate me. The only fate fit for a fool like me is to die in some ditch in the wilds, fighting demonic beasts.
He's gone. He left for the ruins of Nippur, where Ushiwakamaru fought.
Seems so. His dropout hurts our combat strength. But if he's not motivated, there's nothing we can do. We might as well tell a soulless corpse to fight for us. We need to seek warriors who can fight, not those who can't. Oh, don't look at me like that. Even I can understand Benkei's feelings. But look over there. Idiot! What are the sullen looks? Tiamat is gone, but the demonic beasts remain. Which means there's only one thing to do. Look for survivors, rescue the injured, and regroup. Guard the fortress, replenish our weapons, train those muscles. That is the everyday life Lord Leonidas pounded into us. Ugh. No matter when, he never made a single complaint. Even when facing the jaws of death or in an inferior position, he never abandoned his will to act. I'm not saying you should fly. Take some bricks and line them up here. It's something anyone can do, and it's the most important thing. He did that until the very end. That's... You're right. Right. That was the pride of this land. It wasn't just the pride of Lord Leonidas. It was the pride of every one of us. That's right. Now, we will regroup the squadron right away. That monster only melted away part of the rampart. Drag out the resident construction squad and begin repairs. Tell the engineers everything that happened. We need to prepare for further attacks.
Everyone. They were all in such low spirits. But now...
Yeah, they swallowed their terror and stood up. We can't afford to be depressed either. You're right. There are people out there that aren't crushed even after seeing that. There's no way that Musashibo Benkei wouldn't stand up after seeing them behave like that. Yeah, he just needs time for now. He's sure to return. Until then, we need to proceed with our countermeasures. We need to first regroup with Anna, since Kath Paluk teleported her somewhere. Then we need to return to Uruk and report to King Gilgamesh. We lost a lot this time, but we also gained a lot. The demonic beast goddess's true name and nature, Kingu claiming to be its son, and the whereabouts of the Mage King's Grail. With this much information, we can think of the next step. The situation is finally turning around. We've seen nothing but defeat until now. It's about time we get a counterattack going. Isn't that right, John of Chaldea? I've noticed how you love to make a comeback in the second half. You know, if possible, I'd like to win from the start. That'd make us feel a little bit better. But in order for that to happen, we'll need you to mature a little more. Where is this? I haven't disappeared yet. My body is fine. But my limbs... they're fused to the wall. I can neither flee nor die like this. Forward? I just need to keep going forward. If I do, I can get outside. That's right. When you leave the temple, there will be a lake. Use normal heaters, not the black ones, to guide your way. What happens after that is none of my concern. But you should be able to survive for 10 days or so if you stick around the lake. You can head to the city and try to avoid the demonic beast, or you can breathe your last there at the lake. Do what you like. Yeah, thanks, mister. If you like, please come see us. That was... Oh, are you awake already? I expected nothing less from a servant. You're as tough as a demonic beast. Green hair, beautiful features. You must be Enkidu. This is the first time I've seen your face. Still, what a horrific sight. This is your home base. I suppose you've taken me prisoner because you plan to do... that to me. I'm glad you're quick to understand. As you can see, this is a factory of sorts. Tiamat's demonic beasts are all created from one maternal body, but that alone has its limits. So if it's greater numbers and a wider variety of species we desire, what we truly need is a larger womb. This temple was created for that purpose. One piece of flesh creates about 3 Iridimus. On the other hand, 3 pieces of flesh only yield a single Ugalu. I see. You call them Tiamat's offspring, but this is horrible. In the end, they weren't even soldiers. For you, they're nothing but expendable tools. Oh, sorry, my hand slipped a bit and I seem to have spilled some of your guts. But you're alright, aren't you? Yes, both of us were a bit too careless. Me, my hands that move so easily. You, that cheeky mouth of yours. You should watch that. Though soon enough you will be just like them. Once we plant an egg in that stomach, you will begin to change, however slowly. The saving grace is that the brain morphs last. You will be yourself until the final moment. Oh, so I see both you and the so-called mother are fools. Leaving the consciousness intact until the very end is the poorest plan. Every single one of them must have fought to the very end, even after the transformation was complete. All you did was give them strength to fight. You're not wrong, but it's nothing you need to worry about. Those that become materials melt away from the extremities. In the end, their limbs end up like maggots. And after you turn into nothing more than slimy goo, you are tossed into each demonic beast's adjustment tank. You can resist all you want, fantasize about it to your heart's content. We'll let you dream that much. I see. For all that, you seem a bit lax. What? Why did you let the children escape? I thought you only let us dream. A difference in values. I don't have any grudges like Mother. I only kill threats. I kill human soldiers because they could potentially be threats against me. The young ones, the children will not be threats, so there's no need to kill them here. But there's no reason to keep them alive either. Whatever you may think, you heard the voice of that child calling for help and answered it. How strange from the enemy of humanity, trying to act like a demon, yet unable to embrace complete cruelty. You know what folk like that are called? Clowns. They are ridiculed on the battlefield as such. I see. It seems like a special treatment is required for you. No egg for you. Instead, I'll take you to see Mother. The true authority of Tiamat is the Sea of Life. Those that fall into that sea become Tiamat's child as they are. Servants are no exception. Frankly put, it's a kind of black mud that corrupts any spirit origins. Primordial life, the Sea of Chaos. In the world of magecraft, it is called the Mud of the Holy Grail. The King of Mages named this the Chaos Tide. I'm looking forward to it now, Ushiwakamaru. What kind of monster will you become? Alright, that completes section 9. Alright, so let's move on to section 10 in the next episode, so I'll see you guys then. Bye!